Okay, we got another video here, just an audio vlog. I'm going to be thinking about being president and my policies for every day for the rest of my life. And I'm going to have a question to anyone that asks me, and I'm probably going to be thinking about this presidential calling more than I think about the Bible for a long time. And that's okay. And I lost my testimony a little bit in the Bible when I found out it doesn't change anyone's life in America. Unless you read it 4 more times. Anyways, my new gambling policy, it's gonna be no taxes for Nevada. No federal taxes for Nevada for the gambling taxes. If you want to gamble, like they already have a no tax for state if it's even odds. But I would encourage them to lower their taxes to 0 like all the other countries. If you want to gamble, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. If you want to gamble small, there's no taxes anywhere, okay? But I'm going to tax gambling. I'm going to still tax the lottery. You don't know the difference between 30 million and 60 million. You don't know the difference between 800 million and 400 million. People want to indulge in their lottery, but they destroy themselves with that money. They sell their souls to mammon, and it makes it very hard to become a Christian when you have all that money. But for me, it's hard to manage the money when it gets higher and higher. My dad still likes what money buys, which is sad. He doesn't like money at all, though, but he likes what money buys. And that's why he wants the reverse, to get that paycheck. But he didn't care if it was a bad deal, which is the thought of foolishness is sin. We should have downsized. It's too late now. I think we should stay. Schworm. The inflation rate is so high. Anyways, I'm going to make gambling legal if abortions. I'm going to study doublespeak. I'm going to try to be pro-life and pro-choice. I'm going to be Democrat, so they're going to believe I'm pro-choice, which is pretty funny. But your choice is, but I'm going to flip the switch at the end. And I'm going to say something like, I've been pro-choice the whole time. I am pro-choice. You can choose to kill the baby or not, and if you choose the baby, you'll be going to jail. Because it's my relative, and it's my body, my country, my choice, my kingdom, my choice, And if you want someone that's truly pro-choice, just wait till I'm out of here, get a real Democrat up in there. I'm not lying. I'm being sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm joking, you guys. Guys, I grew up, I have 350 Bible verses memorized. Did you really think I was pro-choice in the traditional sense? That I'm going to make it legal to kill babies? Doesn't even make sense. But anyways, I'm going to have a UBI card, and I'm going to flip a coin 4th year. It might be 777 a month, 666 a month, but it's going to be $77.77 a month for the first 3 years, with a 50-50 chance of making it $777 a month for the 4th year. And then the next person that comes in can choose which one to pick. And the Americans can choose if they want 777 or if they want 77. Now, there is also the authenticity pro-choice specialist UBI, which is 666 a month, 6666 a month. And you get less penalties for killing babies in the womb. You only get US dollar penalties for breaking the law. You don't go to jail because you think it's a clump of cells, so I don't want to punish you the same way. And you don't even need to pay the fine because we'll attach the debt, the fine debts. All fine debts are attached to your UBI. So everyone gets UBI unless you're already in jail. If you've been to jail, you get the UBI. If you're currently in jail, you don't get it. You don't get a living wage in jail. But I will send cake every once in a while to the jails, because you can have the cake and eat it too. I'm not going to say, hey, here's a cake. You want it? Yeah, I'm sure you do. And then walk out. No. You want the cake? Here, you can eat it too. Because I love you. But I'm not going to give you UBI. Now, actually, you know what? I'll let the prisoners choose who to give their card to. Yeah, I probably will give it to them. But they have to choose the 6666 deal, because they can't be righteous from jail. So it's righteousness versus authenticity. And it only costs you $11 to be authentic. Because the righteous are going to get an orange card that's $77.77 a month. The authentic are going to get a black and white card that's $66.66 a month. The righteous get deeper fees, deeper penalties, deeper jail time when they break the law. Because they're supposed to be law-abiding citizens. They're supposed to be righteous. These are the family of God. These people think it's a baby in the womb. Stuff like that. So the government's going to give you more money, but you're going to go to jail for at least a year if you get an abortion and you get caught. Of course, if you get away with it, you get away with it. But making it illegal across the board keeps people from bragging about it, and it's going to save a lot of babies. But I don't plan on saving babies from the sons of perdition, the daughters of perdition. This is my body! Like those girls are going to kill the baby no matter what. So I'm going to have fun with it. You're a baby killer, but you're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. So the 6666 is where you admit you're stupid. It's the mark of the beast, the mark of man, self-exaltation, selfishness. Ironically, if someone's really selfish, they're going to be righteous. That's why they can get $11 a month. That's the irony. If you really want to be selfish, be righteous. And then the fourth year, on my way out, I just want to see what the economy's like, and then crash the economy with 777 and 666. Now you're getting $111 extra. And if you're authentic, you can repent and be righteous. And if you're righteous, you could backslide and you could go to the authentic route. But you think the government's going to be watching you closely if you have a black and white card? I mean, the cop can pull you over. Hey, what kind of card do you got? Oh, you have an orange card. Have a nice day. Whereas some cops, they might persecute you at a higher frequency, even though you have lesser fees. But if you're wicked and you know you're wicked, clap your hands. That's the white and black card. If you're righteous and you know it, clap your hands. That's the orange card. Orange UBI, or we can make it completely white. Yeah, maybe the righteous should be completely white, and then the authenticity should be white and black, or white with a black stripe. But whatever, everything's subject to change. So I think let's talk about the dynamic cabinet next. And I just need to run through these every single day for the rest of my life until I become president, because president, the job is you talk. You have hand gestures. 2028 or 2032 or both. And then I need to train the next president, because I'm going to have an approval rating that's like 70%, 80%, 90%. 90% might be a lot. But if people think I'm pro-choice, and then the people who are righteous are probably a little bit smarter, they're going to know that I'm pro-life. But if I lose to a Republican, hallelujah, I'm just going to call myself, well, not myself, but my party, I'll call myself stupid when it comes to like plumbing. Like, I'm an idiot when it comes to plumbing, but I'm smart when it comes to gambling. I'm smart when it comes to math. I'm smart when it comes to running the country. Let's get someone that's qualified, someone who is 16th best at Granada at math, who finished first place in the tournament, someone who is number 1 in the world for Tetris DX. You guys can't even keep up when you're watching me. You just say to yourself, I'm so bad. Well, you are bad. And look who we just had. The reason why I'm running is because of Trump Biden. And Trump was running because of Biden, and Obama Biden, and Bush Biden, and Obama Bush. Obama at least sounded like he knew what he was saying. He lied through his teeth, took us to wars. You know, I am going to bring the troops home unless my dynamic cabinet overpowers me. Now, who's my dynamic cabinet? If you want to win a war, if you want to go to war, go to war. Win it. I have a Ron Paul policy when it comes to wars. Not when it comes to the money. The creeps want their money, and they will kill me if I affect the money. So I'm not going to be the crypto president. We're doing US dollars. Now, I would like Trump's name. I would like to make $3 bills. No, $2 bills with Trump for symbolizing 2 terms. And I would like $1 bill. No, what do I want for me? I don't want anything for me. You guys could do that later. I want to have, no, I don't want people idolizing Trump any more than they already are. I like Trump. I voted for him once. It's just, I don't know. We could do better. I would take Trump over Kanye. I would take Kanye over Biden barely. Why do I say barely? No. Definitely Kanye over Biden. Just make sure he's on his meds. Same with me. I need to take my meds. I might start saying different things. Just hospitalize me if I start, taking the Antichrist jokes too deep. I want to be the Antichrist joke of a president. I'm not the Antichrist, NOT, but I want to make people think I am because it's funny. No matter who the president is, like, they think Trump's the Antichrist. Doesn't it say that he won't be interested in women? This guy grabs him by the pussy, or whatever that is. Just grab him by the pussy. On a hot mic, he said that. Grab him by the pussy. And what he means is, they've had sex before, I've had sex before. It's obvious they're attracted to power and not looks. And they have sex with your power. You just grab them by the pussy. And as long as you say that every day, it just makes you more and more popular as you go. But, because every person wishes they could say stuff like that, but they can't. And we need more righteousness and authenticity. By the way, even though authenticity is more wicked than righteousness, it's hotter. Authenticity is hotter than righteousness, but righteousness is more righteous. I posted that on Facebook. That should be a shirt. I posted that on Facebook. It's like I have 20,000 posts. I just upgraded to professional grade. I might start getting like 10 cents a week, 20 cents. Work up my brand. So here we have it's like a stop sign, but it's a light. It's a light, but it's a stop sign light. I'm going to take a right. I can't stand this. It's hot outside too. I got to get home. Actually, never mind. I'm going to go straight. I got to get home and clean. I feel really bad right now because I lost money in blackjack. I played really well until the end. I surrendered a 15 against an 8. And I would have got a 4. But anyways. You cannot serve 2 masters. You'll love one and hate the other. Oh, yeah. So I'll go back to the dynamic cabinet, but I do want the president to make a bunch of money. But I want everything over $400K a year to be tracked. So I want him to make 77.4 million a year for the president. But 77 million is tracked. And we see what he did with every dollar. And we'll see in hindsight and track for the rest of his life. So it's basically, it stays in the government as and you can make it a crypto, you can make it a president crypto or something, but it's 77 million. But what's important in life is being authentic. And people are going to believe that. What's important in life, in my opinion, is being righteous. Now, can you have both? Of course. Can you have both? Yeah. Can you have both? Well, if you're wicked, you got to repent. And that's not authentic. That's changing who you are and deciding to be someone other than you are. So that's not authentic. It's the opposite. And that's why Jesus was hated, because he was against authenticity. I want you to change and be someone else. It's like telling a dog, I want you to be a cat because I want to make you a lion. And it's like, what? I'm a dog. Like, I'm going to go to that side? Or it's like telling a kitten, I want you to be a puppy so that you could be a wolf. It's like telling a shark, I want you to be I want you to completely transform into a dolphin. Like a weaker version. It's like, what? Yeah, but you're nicer and you're humble. The reason why I did it is because it's God that's saying it. But Hitler is the second most hated man of all time. By the way, he's the president. You know who number one is? Jesus. So I got a lead. His name is Francisco or something. I don't know what his name is. He thinks Mormonism is a cult, and he wanted my Facebook. He gave me $10, and that's why I play blackjack so much. He wanted to sit with me, and he was being nice. He knew a bunch of Bible verses, and then he says, where do you go to church? And I have a rule. If someone asks that, I say Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, for better or for worse. It's like, I'm not going to tell you I'm Mormon, but if you ask, I'm not going to lie. That's what I do now. And there may be an exception where I want a bridge built for a week with this guy. This guy's idolizing me, and I might want to drop it like 6 days from now, and I might be like, hold on, let me get a drink. But I'm not going to, do that very often, if ever. And also, it's like, this time I just said, listen, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And he goes, oh my gosh, they are and I said, let me finish your thoughts. A cult. Kind of mocking him. And he goes, well, don't have to tell you. You took the words right out of my mouth. I know. You're an idiot. But I get it because I was there. David Alexander, he says, I would never judge an anti-Mormon. It would be the most hypocritical thing I've ever done. I live in a worldview where the religions aren't all winners. They're winners and losers. And it's not just 0.1% of the religions that are losers. It's like more losers than winners. Or heaven forbid, one winner and all the rest are losers. 1 Nephi 14:10, it's not the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and everyone else. It's Major League Baseball and everyone else. See the difference between Yankees and everyone else and Major League Baseball and everyone else? There's a difference. 1 Nephi 14:10 is about Major League Baseball. Doctrine and Covenants 130 is about New York Yankees. That's a Facebook post, but I just got home here. Sometimes when I preach like this and I explain things to the camera, that's when Facebook posts pop up. I just create that. I would have never thought of it like that. Potentially, possibly. Maybe, perhaps. Is this a full boy? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, Dynamic Cabinet, there's 15 people. Start off with Dave Ramsey in the Treasury, and, well, so far, Lance Voorhees is in the Department of... I got CJ in the Urban Housing Development. The American people send me somebody... And it ends up being a 63-person cabinet with a bunch of celebrities, and it's a family cabinet. It's a family... Anyways, just got home. President Eric. Pray for me. Keep praying for me. This president thing is a lot closer to reality than it is to a joke at this point. I say these things in Jesus Christ, man.